Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the Italian 500 lire coins and the Italian 200 lire coins, two of the most valuable and collectible coins from Italy that every coin lover should know about. These coins are not just ordinary money. They are pieces of Italian history and culture that carry hidden value and importance. The Italian 500 lire coin and the Italian 200 lire coin are searched by collectors all around the world. And in this video, I will explain why these coins are considered rare, why they are important, and why many people treasure them. Make sure to stay with me and watch this entire video because every detail matters when it comes to knowing the real value of Italian 500 lire and 200 lire coins. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly why these coins are so valuable and why you should pay attention to them. First up, the most valuable 1995 Italian 500 lire coin. The 1995 Italian 500 lire is one of the most interesting, collectible, and valuable coins from Italy. And in this video, I am going to tell you everything you need to know about it. The 1995 Italian 500 lire coin is not just a piece of money. It is a part of Italian history, Italian culture, and Italian heritage. Collectors from around the world search for this coin. And many people do not realize that the 1995 Italian 500 lire coin can actually be valuable. That is why you should stay and watch this entire video because every detail matters when it comes to understanding the true value of this coin. The Italian 500 lire coin is special because it was the very first bimetallic coin ever issued for circulation. That means it was made with two different metals joined together, with an inner core and an outer ring. The 1995 version of the 500 lire coin follows that unique design, combining modern innovation with Italian artistic style. This feature alone makes the 1995 Italian 500 lire coin stand out in the world of coins, and it is one of the reasons why collectors today value it so much. If you hold a 1995 Italian 500 lire coin in your hand, you are holding a piece of history that changed the way coins were made, and that is why it is valuable. On the obverse of the coin, or the front side, you can see the beautiful design created by Italian artists. The 500 lire coin carries the portrait of a woman symbolizing Italy, surrounded by the inscription of the Italian Republic. The detail and craftsmanship are remarkable, and in the 1995 issue, that design still shines as a representation of Italian pride. The reverse of the 1995 Italian 500 lire coin shows the face value, 500 lire, along with a depiction of a ship, symbolizing Italy's strong maritime traditions. These designs were not random. They were chosen to highlight the cultural richness of Italy. When you look at the 1995 Italian 500 lire coin, you are not just looking at money. You are looking at art, history, and culture combined. That is why this coin is valuable and collectible. Now, let us talk about why collectors focus on the year 1995 specifically. The 500 lire coin was minted for many years, but each year carries a different mintage number and different levels of availability. In 1995, millions of these coins were struck, but as time has passed, fewer of them remain in good condition. Many were used in everyday circulation, so finding a well-preserved 1995 Italian 500 lire coin is becoming harder. Collectors always want coins that are in better condition, and that increases the value of the coin. Even though it may seem common, the 1995 Italian 500 lire coin is valuable to those who understand its importance. Another reason the 1995 Italian 500 lire coin is valuable is because of its place in Italian monetary history. Before the euro was introduced in 2002, the lira was the official currency of Italy. The 500 lire coin was one of the highest value coins in circulation at that time, and for many Italians, it represented real purchasing power. People used the 500 lire coin daily for transportation, shopping, and daily needs. But once the euro replaced the lira, the 500 lire coins were no longer used as currency. Today, they have become collectibles, and the 1995 Italian 500 lire coin is one of those pieces that remind us of Italy's past economy and traditions. That is why many collectors and history lovers pay attention to this coin. The bimetallic design of the 1995 Italian 500 lire coin also influenced other countries. After Italy introduced the style, Many nations around the world began adopting bimetallic coins, including the €2 coin that we use today in the European Union. That means the 1995 Italian 500 lire coin is not just valuable for Italy, but it also represents an innovation that inspired other countries. Collectors and coin experts always highlight this fact, and it adds to the historical and cultural value of this coin. Now, when we look at the market, the 1995 Italian 500 lire coin can vary in price depending on its condition. Coins that have been heavily circulated are usually worth less, but coins that are in better condition, with clear details, sharp designs, and less wear, can attract higher interest from collectors. Some collectors even pay more for coins that still have a strong shine and no damage. This is why it is important to look closely at the details of your 1995 Italian 500 lire coin if you have one. You may not realize it, but you might be holding a coin that is valuable to collectors who are searching for it. Another factor that makes the 1995 Italian 500 lire coin valuable is its emotional and nostalgic value. For Italians who lived during the Lire era, the 500 lire coin is full of memories. It reminds them of everyday life before the euro, and this emotional connection increases the demand among collectors. Coins are not only about metal, they are about stories, and the 1995 Italian 500 lire coin carries the story of Italy in the 1990s. Right before the big change to the euro. That story makes the coin valuable not only in terms of money, but also in terms of meaning. Collectors from different countries also look for the 1995 Italian 500 lire coin because it is one of the few coins that people outside of Italy recognize. The design, the bimetallic structure, and the fact that it was widely circulated make it a coin that stands out even to those who are not from Italy. This international recognition adds to its collectible value. The more people who know about the 1995 Italian 500 lire coin, the more demand grows, and when demand grows, value increases. So, if you are watching this video, make sure you pay attention to every detail I am telling you, because the 1995 Italian 500 lire coin is not an ordinary coin. It is valuable, it is collectible, and it is important for both history and numismatics. Whether you already own one or you are planning to collect one, knowing these details helps you understand why the 1995 Italian 500 lire coin matters so much. This coin has survived through decades of history. It has been held by millions of people. It has seen everyday life in Italy, and now it has become a treasure for collectors. That is why people search for it, study it, and keep it in their collections. The 1995 Italian 500 lire coin proves that even something as small as a coin can hold great value when you understand its background and its meaning. Remember, the 1995 Italian 500 lire coin is valuable, and watching this video until the end gives you the full story of why this coin is so important. Next up, most rare 1983 Italian 500 lire coin. The 1983 Italian 500 lire coin is one of the most fascinating, historic, and valuable coins of Italy. A coin that represents innovation, artistry, and cultural heritage. When we talk about the 1983 Italian 500 lire coin, we are not just describing a piece of currency. We are describing a turning point in world coinage. This was among the very first circulating bimetallic coins ever issued, and that alone gives it value. Collectors around the world seek out the 1983 Italian 500 lire coin because of its importance, its unique design, and the fact that it is valuable not just as money, but as a collectible treasure. The 1983 Italian 500 lire coin has a two-metal structure, with an inner silver-colored cupronickel core and an outer golden bronze ring. This bimetallic design was revolutionary in the early 1980s, and the 1983 issue was part of those first years of experimentation and success. That innovation is one of the main reasons why the 1983 Italian 500 lire coin is valuable. It was a model that other nations later copied when designing their own bimetallic coins, including the modern €2 coin and the British £2 coin. By owning a 1983 Italian 500 lire coin, a collector is holding a piece of history that influenced the future of world money. On one side of the coin is the elegant portrait of a woman symbolizing Italy, surrounded by the inscription Repubblica Italiana. This portrait reflects the strength and beauty of Italy, showing how coinage can be both money and art. On the reverse side are the three caravels, the famous sailing ships designed by Guido Verroi. The ships represent Italy's maritime tradition, exploration, and connection to the sea. The reverse also shows the denomination of 500 lire and the year 1983. The combination of a historic design with a modern two-tone structure makes the coin stand out, and that is why the 1983 Italian 500 lire coin is valuable to collectors who appreciate both artistry and innovation. Although millions of 500 lire coins were minted in 1983, most of them entered circulation and were used in everyday life. Italians spent them on food, on transport, and in shops, so over time many coins became worn, scratched, or damaged. That is why today finding a 1983 Italian 500 lire coin in excellent condition is difficult, and this scarcity in higher grades adds to its value. Collectors want coins with clear details, sharp designs, and minimal wear. So if a 1983 Italian 500 lire coin is preserved well, it is more valuable. Condition is everything in numismatics, and the 1983 Italian 500 lire coin is no exception. This coin also has strong historical value because it belongs to the last period of the Italian lira before the euro replaced it in 2002. For decades, the 500 lire coin was one of the highest denominations in circulation, and it carried real purchasing power. In 1983, it represented a significant amount of money for everyday life, and Italians relied on it for daily transactions. Today, the 1983 Italian 500 lire coin no longer circulates, but it has become a symbol of the Italian lira era. This historic connection makes the coin valuable to collectors who want to preserve the memory of Italy before the euro. The 1983 Italian 500 lire coin is also valuable because of nostalgia. People who lived in Italy during the 1980s remember holding this coin in their pockets, paying with it, and using it every day. That emotional link gives the coin meaning beyond metal and design. Collectors do not only buy coins for their face value, they buy them for the memories, the culture, and the stories they represent. The 1983 Italian 500 lire coin carries the story of Italy in the 1980s, a time of modernization and transition, and that story increases its value. Internationally, the 1983 Italian 500 lire coin is recognized as a pioneer. Its distinctive two-metal appearance makes it stand out in any collection, and collectors outside of Italy actively look for it. Global demand helps raise its value, because when many collectors want the same coin, its importance and price both rise. That is why the 1983 Italian 500 lire coin is valuable not only in Italy, but also across the world. Even though many coins exist from 1983, few survive in high quality, and this effective rarity makes the best examples very collectible. A bright, undamaged 1983 Italian 500 lire coin with strong details is far more valuable than a worn one. Collectors pay attention to details like shine, edges, and clarity of the ships on the reverse. The better the condition, the more valuable the coin becomes. The 1983 Italian 500 lire coin represents many things at once: a monetary tool, a work of art, a historic memory, and an innovation that changed world coinage. All of these aspects combine to make it valuable, whether for its bimetallic design, its symbolism, its nostalgia, or its influence on later coins. The 1983 Italian 500 lire coin stands as one of the most important coins of modern Italy. Collectors treasure it, historians respect it, and Italians remember it. The 1983 Italian 500 lire coin is valuable because it connects the past with the present, showing how even a small piece of money can carry culture, history, and meaning far beyond its face value. Next up, the legendary 1980 Italian 200 lire coin. The 1980 Italian 200 lire coin is one of the most recognized and valuable coins from Italy's modern history. This coin is not just a simple piece of money. It is part of Italy's culture, its economy, and its heritage. The 1980 Italian 200 lire coin is valuable because it represents an era before the euro, when the lira was the national currency and played a central role in daily life. Even though it may look like an ordinary coin, The 1980 Italian 200 lire coin has qualities that make it collectible, historic, and worth far more to collectors than its face value. The 200 lire series began in the late 1970s, and the 1980 issue is among the earliest years of the series. Early issues are always important in numismatics because they set the stage for what came after. The 1980 Italian 200 lire coin is valuable because it is one of the first few years of circulation, and coins from those early years attract special attention. The year 1980 connects directly to Italy's economic and cultural history, and holding this coin is like holding a piece of Italy from that decade. The coin itself is made of an aluminum bronze alloy, which gives it its golden color and distinctive look. This material was chosen to make the coin durable and long-lasting, but also unique in appearance. On one side of the coin, we see the portrait of a gear wheel with the words Repubblica Italiana, symbolizing Italy's strength, progress, and industry. This design is simple yet powerful, showing that coins can be symbols of national pride. On the other side, we find the face value of 200 lire, the year 1980, and the symbol of the Italian mint. These details make the 1980 Italian 200 lire coin recognizable and memorable. Collectors today value these designs because they connect directly to Italian identity and heritage. When we talk about the 1980 Italian 200 lire coin, we must talk about condition and rarity. Millions of these coins were struck in 1980, and they were used every day by Italians. People spent them on transportation, on food, on services, and they passed from hand to hand constantly. Because of this heavy use, many 1980 Italian 200 lire coins became worn, scratched, and damaged. Finding one in excellent condition is not easy, and this is where rarity comes into play. The coins that remain sharp, clean, and well-preserved are far fewer in number, and those examples are valuable. Collectors pay more for coins in better condition, and this is one of the main reasons why the 1980 Italian 200 lire coin is valuable today. The year 1980 itself has significance. It was a time of transition in Italy, both politically and economically. The lira was still strong in circulation, and the 200 lire coin was one of the higher denominations used in daily life. For many Italians, the 200 lire coin was part of everyday shopping, transportation tickets, and even vending machines. This makes the 1980 Italian 200 lire coin valuable not just for its metal or its design, but for its cultural and nostalgic meaning. Coins from this time carry memories, and that adds to their collectible value. Another reason the 1980 Italian 200 lire coin is valuable is because it is part of a series that ended when Italy adopted the euro in 2002. The 200 lire coins were no longer used after the change, and suddenly they became pieces of history instead of everyday money. Collectors now look back at these coins as symbols of the Italian lira era. The 1980 issue is especially collectible because it is one of the earliest years, and early years are always in demand. That demand drives up the value of the 1980 Italian 200 lire coin. International collectors also search for this coin. The 1980 Italian 200 lire coin is well known outside Italy because of its distinctive color, its symbolic design, and its place in modern coin history. Collectors from Europe, America, and Asia all include this coin in their collections, and that global demand increases its value. The more people who want a coin, the more valuable it becomes, and the 1980 Italian 200 lire coin is no exception. We also cannot ignore the artistic side of the 1980 Italian 200 lire coin. The gear wheel design symbolizes Italian industry and progress, reflecting the modern spirit of the country during the late 20th century. Combined with the golden color of the alloy, it gave Italians a sense of pride in their money. Coins are often reflections of a nation's identity, and the 1980 Italian 200 lire coin reflects Italy's identity perfectly. This artistic and cultural symbolism makes the coin valuable not only to numismatists, but also to people who appreciate history and design. When discussing value, it is important to remember that not all 1980 Italian 200 lire coins are equal. A coin that is worn may not be worth much, but a coin in uncirculated condition can be very valuable. Collectors often grade coins based on their preservation, and those grades determine value. The 1980 Italian 200 lire coin in high grade is much harder to find, and that rarity makes it valuable. Even though millions were minted, only a small percentage survive in excellent condition. This is why collectors treat this coin as a valuable addition to their collections. The 1980 Italian 200 lire coin also has educational value. For students of numismatics, it is a coin that shows how Italy developed its currency before the euro. It demonstrates the use of aluminum-bronze alloy, the choice of industrial symbolism, and the circulation habits of Italians at the time. For historians, it tells the story of Italy in 1980, a nation balancing tradition and modernization. This educational and historical role makes the coin valuable to museums, researchers, and collectors alike. So when you think about the 1980 Italian 200 lire coin, think of it as more than money. Think of it as a valuable piece of history, a collectible that connects past and present, a coin that carries art, culture, and meaning. Its design, its condition, its year of issue, its nostalgia, its rarity, and its global recognition all combine to make the 1980 Italian 200 lire coin valuable. It is not just an old coin. It is a treasure for collectors and a reminder of Italy's rich history. Now, we'll explore the iconic 1995 Italian 200 lire coin. The 1995 Italian 200 lire coin is one of the most fascinating coins of modern Italy, and it remains highly collectible and valuable to this day. The 200 lire coin series holds an important place in Italian numismatic history, and the 1995 issue is especially interesting for collectors because it comes from the later years of the Italian lira, before the euro replaced it in 2002. Every detail of the 1995 Italian 200 lire coin makes it a piece worth learning about, and understanding why this coin is valuable is what makes it so attractive for both collectors and history lovers. The 1995 Italian 200 lire coin was minted in aluminum bronze, a golden-colored alloy that gave the coin both durability and a distinctive look. This coin is small, lightweight, and practical for circulation, yet its design makes it stand out among Italian coins of the time. On one side of the 1995 Italian 200 lire coin is the head of Minerva, the Roman goddess of wisdom and strategy, holding a spear and standing beside an olive tree. This image connects Italy's currency to its deep Roman heritage, symbolizing wisdom, growth, and cultural strength. On the other side of the coin is the denomination L.200, the year 1995, and the gears motif, symbolizing industry, technology, and progress. This powerful design combination reminds us that the 1995 Italian 200 lire coin is not only money, but also a reflection of Italy's identity and history, which makes it valuable. Although the 1995 Italian 200 lire coin was produced for circulation, millions of coins were used daily in shops, markets, and everyday life. Because of this, most surviving coins show signs of wear. Finding a 1995 Italian 200 lire coin in excellent condition, with sharp details and original golden color, is much harder. Collectors especially prize coins that remain in bright condition without scratches or heavy circulation marks, and this scarcity of high-quality examples increases the value of the 1995 Italian 200 lire coin. Condition plays a key role in determining how valuable a coin is, and this is true for the 1995 issue as well. The 1995 Italian 200 lire coin also carries historical value. By 1995, Italy was moving closer to adopting the euro, and the days of the lira were numbered. The 200 lire coin had been an important denomination since its introduction in 1977, and it represented real buying power in daily life. In 1995, with 200 lire, Italians could still buy small goods, snacks, or ride public transport. This purchasing power gave the coin a role in everyday memory. And today the 1995 Italian 200 lire coin is valuable as a cultural reminder of the time before the euro. For many Italians, holding the 1995 coin today brings back memories of daily life in the mid-1990s, and this nostalgic value adds to its worth. The design details of the 1995 Italian 200 lire coin also make it valuable. The goddess Minerva, carefully engraved, reflects Italy's artistic tradition. The olive tree next to her symbolizes peace, prosperity, and continuity. On the reverse, the gear symbolizes work, technology, and advancement, showing how Italy combined history with modern progress in its coinage. The year 1995 placed clearly beneath the denomination allows collectors to identify this specific issue. And that date matters, because each year carries its own place in Italian coin history. Collectors who focus on assembling complete sets of Italian 200 lire coins make sure to include the 1995 Italian 200 lire coin, and this demand keeps it valuable in the market. Another reason the 1995 Italian 200 lire coin is valuable is its connection to the entire 200 lire series. The series lasted until 2001, and every year has a story. The 1995 issue represents the late phase of this coinage, when Italy was preparing for economic transition. Coins from these later years often attract collectors who want to preserve the memory of the lira's final decade. As time passes, fewer and fewer 1995 Italian 200 lire coins remain in good condition, and scarcity naturally raises their value. Coins that once passed through thousands of hands in 1995 are today seen as collectibles, and the fact that they are no longer used makes them even more desirable. Internationally, collectors appreciate the 1995 Italian 200 lire coin because it represents one of the most famous European pre-euro currencies. The Italian lira was known worldwide, and many collectors seek out coins like the 1995 issue to add to their collections of European history. Its affordability for new collectors and its value for advanced numismatists make it attractive across different levels of collecting. The fact that the coin is lightweight, distinctive in color, and easy to identify also adds to its popularity. As global demand grows, the 1995 Italian 200 lire coin remains valuable beyond Italy's borders. In terms of rarity, while the 1995 Italian 200 lire coin was not struck in extremely low numbers, its true rarity lies in surviving condition. Worn pieces are common, but well-preserved examples are far less so. Collectors always prefer coins with a strong shine, visible details of Minerva and the olive tree, and clear inscriptions. A high-quality 1995 Italian 200 lire coin is far more valuable than an average circulated one. This difference in quality is why collectors continue to search carefully for the best examples from 1995. The 1995 Italian 200 lire coin is valuable not just in monetary terms, but also in cultural and historic value. It captures the essence of Italy in the 1990s, linking ancient symbolism with modern life. It holds a place in the story of the lira, one of the longest-lasting European currencies before the euro unified the continent. It is a coin that carries memory, history, and artistry. Whether you are a casual collector, a historian, or simply curious about old coins, the 1995 Italian 200 lire coin is valuable because it connects all these worlds together. The coin reminds us that even something as small as 200 lire once carried weight, meaning, and daily purpose. Today, it stands as a collectible artifact, valuable because it tells the story of a time, a nation, and a currency that no longer exists. The 1995 Italian 200 lire coin proves that coins are not just metal discs but carriers of history, art, and culture. For that reason, collectors continue to value and treasure this coin, ensuring its place in Italian numismatic history for generations to come. The Italian 500 lire coin and the Italian 200 lire coin are more than just pieces of money. They are pieces of history. Both the 500 lire and the 200 lire coins remind us of the beauty, culture, and heritage of Italy before the euro. Every detail, from the designs of Minerva and the olive tree on the 200 lire to the stunning bimetallic artwork of the 500 lire, shows us why these Italian coins are highly collectible and why they are valuable today. Whether we talk about the 500 lire coin of Italy or the 200 lire coin of Italy, both carry artistic value, historical value, and collector's value. The Italian 500 lire and 200 lire coins are valuable because they capture the story of the lira, one of the most famous European currencies before the euro. Collectors around the world continue to search for the Italian 500 lire and the Italian 200 lire coins, and the demand makes these coins even more valuable. From condition, to rarity, to design, everything about these coins adds to their value. Holding the 500 lire coin or the 200 lire coin is like holding a piece of Italian history, and that is why both of these coins are so special. So remember, the Italian 500 lire coin and the Italian 200 lire coin are not just ordinary coins. They are valuable treasures, they are collectible artifacts, and they are powerful reminders of Italy's past. The next time you come across a 500 lire coin or a 200 lire coin, take a moment to appreciate how valuable these coins really are, and why collectors continue to keep them safe for the future.